Now on CoastTV News.
Serious storms in the U.S. as other parts of the nation are experiencing tornadoes. Our first alert meteorologist, Bob Trihey, is tracking conditions for a red alert day this week. Bypassing bridges, how close is Millsboro to seeing work completed on this big project designed to free up traffic in its downtown area?
This is CoastTV News Midday.
Good morning and thank you for joining us. I'm Matt Pensick and welcome to CoastTV News Midday. It's going to be a very, very warm Wednesday. We're going to take you live now. This is high above a very hazy Laurel. Our first alert meteorologist, Bob Trihey, joins us now with a look at first alert weather. Good morning, Bob.
Good morning, Matt. That camera certainly has that summer look, that hazy, hot and humid look out there right now. And it's getting quite warm. Already lower 80s, Georgetown, Redden, 83 at Milton, even 80 along the beaches in Lewis and Rehoboth. But cooler 60s from Ocean City to Bethany Beach and elsewhere, upper 70s. You'll soon be in the lower 80s. And that atmosphere is moist. Anytime we see dew point temperatures in the 60s and low 70s, that's very, very muggy and very uncomfortable. So feels like temperatures, feels like 83 in Georgetown, 80 in Salisbury, 83 in Redden, 89 is what it feels like in Milton. Whew, so stay hydrated, dress for summer into the afternoon as we're looking at a southwest wind. And we're starting to thin out the clouds that were over us earlier on. So we're looking at mostly sunny skies, a warm front lifting to the north. So basically partly cloudy to mostly sunny as we go into the afternoon. There are a few clouds farther back to the west. So we'll be in and out of the clouds. The big story is the warmth by noon, mid 80s, and then we're going to settle into the upper 80s near record highs as we go into the afternoon. A little relief along the coast, but still very mild and muggy into this evening. Your day part forecast has us in the 80s. At least there is a bit of a breeze and big changes for tomorrow. It's a first alert day for the potential of severe weather. I'll talk about the impacts and have the timing on that coming up.
Bob, we have severe weather in other parts of the U.S. Tornadoes in Indiana on Tuesday. At least two of them touched down near Milroy. Dozens of structures were damaged or destroyed during the storms. Downed trees and power lines were also reported throughout that area, but so far there have not been any reports of injuries. Tornadoes also touching down in Kalamazoo County, Michigan. Several injuries reported in a mobile home park hit hard by the storm. Some of those homes were found in roadways, and even more were smashed by large trees. Now we have some video to show you of a crash this morning in Milton. This is at the intersection of the Milton-Ellendale Highway, which is Route 16 and Mulberry Street. A Honda and a Hyundai collided. They wound up in that fence. This was approximately 7:43 a.m. We do know that around 8 a.m. Milton police were blocking traffic heading west on Route 16 and then rerouting it to the Union Street Extended. According to the Milton Fire Department, there were no injuries. If you have driven in Milton, there are a couple of intersections that can be a bit confusing as to who has the right of way, and now Town Council is moving forward with a plan that would add four-way stops to these intersections. The intersections in question are Chestnut Street and Atlantic Street, and that area we showed you there, Federal, Wharton, and Mulberry. We went to Milton to better understand why this is an issue, and here is some of what we heard.
If you were expecting to have the throughway and then someone cuts you off, you know, it could be conceivably pretty dangerous, so I could imagine it'd be helpful.
If they had lights here, they could press the little button and change the light, but four-way stop is, they say there's a lot of problems with this four-way stop. I've not seen a lot of it myself. I've seen a couple accidents here, but it's very congested in the morning with kids going to school.
And while it is a go from Milton's end, LDOT still needs to give the final approval. It does bring us to our Coast TV poll. We want to know, do you have intersections near you that would work better as an always stop? And here are the updated results. 60% of you voting yes and 40% voting no. Moving to Millsboro, bypass there is now taking shape. It's expected to be 2 miles long and run from the Route 113 and 20 intersection to Route 24. Along with the bypass, an overpass is planned to be built at Routes 113 and 20. That's not all. 4 bridges are planned to be built along the bypass, with some going over Millsboro Pond. The goal of all of this is getting traffic out of downtown. You can see from above the project literally taking shape. DelDOT's hoping to have it completed by summer 2025. Price tag for Delaware taxpayers, about $130 million. Again, the goal of the project to direct traffic around downtown Millsboro, cut down a notoriously bad spot. For weeks, anti-Israel protests taking place in our nation's capital at George Washington University led to these shocking images of a statue of George Washington with Arabic garb and the Palestinian flag. And then this morning, on the day that she is set to testify in front of Congress on her handling of the protests, we had this scene. D.C. Mayor Muriel Bowser ordering police to move in. This was early this morning to clear the protesters' illegal encampment on the campus. D.C. police released a statement saying, based on incidents and information, there's been a gradual escalation in the volatility of the protest. The body of the sixth construction worker who went missing when the Francis Scott Key Bridge in Baltimore collapsed on March 26 has been found. Unified Command salvage teams found the victim, who has been identified as 37-year-old Jose Lopez. As the investigation into the bridge collapse continues, the superintendent of the Maryland Department of State Police, Colonel Roland Butler Jr., says this marks a significant milestone in the recovery efforts and in providing closure to the loved ones of the 6 workers who lost their lives in this tragic event. Now, demolition crews are preparing to use explosives to break down the largest remaining span of the collapsed bridge. Coming up, the top is down. The reason why a big symbol in Georgetown is not in its normal place. CoastTV News Midday returns after this.
Your RV and manufactured housing parts superstore is Brass Sales in Felton, the area's largest selection for all your RV, manufactured housing, and trailering needs, plus thousands of parts and supplies for do-it-yourselfers. Brass Sales makes it easy to get the accessories and supplies you need: doors and windows, HVAC, tubs and showers, plus faucets, fittings, and repair items. In eastern Sussex County, shop for even more at Beach Mobile Home and RV Supply. Brass Sales, setting the standard since 1950.
Storm season is here. Be prepared and follow these tips from Delaware Electric Cooperative. Make sure you and your family have a safe place to go in the event of a tornado or severe storm. Have an emergency kit stocked with enough food, water, and essentials for at least 3 days. And don't forget a flashlight, batteries, and weather radio. Finally, download the DEC Connect app on your mobile device to quickly report an outage. Weather can be unpredictable, but you can be prepared. Make sure you're ready when storms strike.
Over the last 15 years, our firm has grown by adding some of the best lawyers in their practice areas. With offices in Dover, Lewis, Georgetown, and Wilmington, we now have an office in Baltimore, Maryland. And as we have grown, we have maintained our core values, providing rock-solid, experienced legal advice, one client and one case at a time. As we embark on the next 15 years and beyond, we want you to know that our commitment will never change. And for that reason, we are the right lawyers right now. Baer Mandalis Brockstead Federico.
Are you tired of contractors not showing up on time or not even returning your call? And why are you still waiting for an estimate? Maybe it's because the sales consultant they sent isn't really qualified to make a proper quote, only to find out the contractor isn't even licensed? That's why thousands of homeowners and businesses trust Delmarva's original crawl space experts. At DryTech, we're certified, trained, licensed, and insured. So your crawl space problem gets solved, guaranteed. Call DryTech today for a free assessment.
What was once on top of this building has gone down to the ground. The cupola atop the Sussex County Courthouse was taken down Saturday morning, according to police in the courthouse. And the community relations representative for Delaware Court says this happens once every 20 years or so. But we went to Georgetown, spoke with some people there, and one person was shocked to see it down.
I've never seen it down, and I've lived here since 1972, and I've never seen it down.
Coming down last weekend, there's still no word on when the refurbished cupola will end up back atop the Sussex County Courthouse. Move over Milton. Move. According to locals all over Facebook yesterday, a few cows have gone missing, and they were spotted near the construction area off of Cave Neck Road in Front Street. They were heading towards the Broadkill River. They say the animals were previously seen in woods near Round Pole Bridge Road, heading towards the Nature Preserve Trail. So we actually sent out a crew last night to look. No luck. Facebook community is asking everyone to stay alert and to message if anyone spots a cow around town.
Matt, that is utterly ridiculous. Yeah, I'll drop the mic. I'll walk off camera right there. All right, a beautiful beach day. Oh, it's gorgeous. Tunnel and Razor Cam seeing some high clouds. Right now, 80 in Lewis, and you're warming into the low to mid 80s. Beautiful along the beaches. Inland near record temperatures. Then a first alert day for Thursday for the potential of severe weather. I'll have the timing on that coming up. UV index brought to us by Ocean City. Yeah, heading to the beach or outdoors. Very high today. It's an 8. Burn time is 15 minutes. Hat, sunglasses, sunscreen. You need all of those. So very high today and very high again for the weekend, Saturday, and in between the other days, a higher SPF, midday shade, and limit time outdoors. Your full forecast after the break.
As I get older, I was getting a little off balance. Got recommendations for baths by Bicep Brothers. I love my shower. It's perfect for me. My favorite part was probably how quick and easy it was. They came in the morning and they were done by afternoon. I definitely wanted the grab bars. They also put the seat in, which was very nice. The wand is good, especially if you're sitting. So much safer to get in and out of now. It seems like my showers are quicker that way. So it's perfect.
Every day, Washington politicians let the border crisis continue and do nothing. They fail the American people. Open border Democrats and status quo Republicans are both to blame. We need common sense leaders with the guts to get it done.
Typical D.C. politicians play politics instead of solving the problem. As governor, we fought sanctuary cities. Enough is enough. Secure the border immediately. I'm Larry Hogan, and I approve this message. In the Senate, I'll fight to keep our communities safe.
Trying to quit tobacco is frustrating. You feel lost. You've tried several times, yet everywhere you turn, there are triggers pulling you back in. But there is a way out. The Delaware Quit Line. We can help get you on a path to living tobacco-free with free counseling, cessation aids, and medications. Let us help you quit for good.
When disaster strikes your property, recovering from damages can be tough on your time and your livelihood. The Restoration Group is available 24/7. Water, fire, and mold damage is our specialty. Our certified technicians and our client coordinator will help you navigate the process and give you peace of mind. When it comes to damage, we don't just restore homes and businesses, we restore lives.
Disasters are temporary, relationships are lasting.
Call the Restoration Group today for all your water, fire, and mold needs.
Hi, this is Amber Brazier. Welcome to Brazier's Carpet Care. Drop off your rugs today or have us pick them up and let our state-of-the-art cleaning plant do the rest. Many methods are used to clean rugs, from air dusting to remove fine soil to soaking in our whirlpool. Hand-knotted rugs are carefully washed, rinsed with cold water and wrung out, followed by a trip through the centrifuge before entering our controlled temperature drying room. We also repair all types of rugs from braided to hand knotted. Quality cleaning by people who care. That's Brazier's Carpet Care.
It is a serious taste of summer on this Wednesday morning as we're looking at Salisbury University and beyond. Good visibility. The sky's taking on that hazy complexion, certainly looking and feeling like summer. 79 in Salisbury. Dew point is 69, making it feel pretty sticky out there. And through the afternoon, you're rising into the upper 80s with a mix of sun and clouds. And we could see a record in Georgetown. Now, the previous record's from 2000. It was 90 degrees. And I'm expecting a high today of 88, so I have bumped it up a couple degrees, so we're getting close as we go into the afternoon, and Georgetown has 8 degrees to catch my predicted high and 10 degrees to tie that record. So I don't think we're going to see that, but already 80 Seaford over towards Millsboro and Georgetown, 84 in Milton. Cooler at the beaches, 67 Bethany Beach, Ocean City, 61. And these dew points getting a little rough. Anytime you start to see lower 70s, that's indicating there's a lot of moisture in the air, a lot of humidity as well. So, yeah. stay hydrated, kind of follow the heat safety rules this afternoon because it's already feeling like 90 in Milton, 81 in Delmar, feels like 80 in Salisbury. A little bit of relief along the coast as winds are coming in out of the west-southwest over land, but near the beaches, more of a sea breeze there, so maybe slightly cooler for you as we're looking at our visible satellite picture, and those clouds are beginning to thin out that we had earlier as a warm front as well to our north and east now as we're looking at mostly clear skies. A few more clouds back through D.C. right now. They're not going to produce anything in the way of storms, maybe an isolated shower later on, but we're looking farther to the west with storms developing across the Ohio Valley and the Midwest with the front. That could trigger severe weather for us heading into tomorrow morning and in the afternoon. We're at a level 2, a slight risk of seeing maybe large hail, damaging winds, and here's a yellow shaded area and a very low chance of a spin-up tornado, but we're watching that as we go into tomorrow. Here's Futurecast this afternoon. Well into the 80s, mid to maybe upper 80s as we go into the afternoon, but cooler 70s, Fenwick Island and Dewey Beach, but inland close to 90 in Salisbury, mid to upper 80s, close to that record high. As we go into this evening, it's going to be muggy, and then we go into Thursday morning, lower 60s with clouds. Then here comes some showers and storms around 7, 8 o'clock, so that's prime time to head to work or school. We could be looking at more of those heavy storms from Milton down to Dewey Beach around 9 a.m. and even 10:30, still seeing some of those showers coming through. Could see another round of maybe heavier rain into the afternoon, but cooling down, 70s early on to 60s, and then cooling into the 50s as we go into the evening. Friday, I think we're looking at some showers later in the day as it gets cooler. Much of Saturday is dry, but then Sunday, maybe a washout and much, much cooler at that time. And as far as our rainfall amounts go, could see at least an inch of rain, maybe an inch and a half between now and Saturday. Well, this particular model, about close to an inch. 88 this afternoon, mostly sunny, warm and humid, 62 tonight, and then 77, watching out for strong to possibly severe storms with the first alert day. Paul Davis 7-day forecast. So tomorrow's the first alert day, and then Friday 66 showers, Saturday 50-50, 67 on Saturday, showers Sunday 66, and then warming into the low to mid 70s next weekend, staying dry.
All right, coming up, Disney development, how the California park is about to get bigger. Coast TV News Midday's back in a moment.
Here's what's coming up today at 4 on Coast Life. Is it better to have a small group of friends or a larger group of acquaintances? We're hearing what you think during our great debate. And during the spring and summer, we see an increase in thunderstorms over Delmarva. But is your house prepared? We're talking to experts about simple ways to keep you and your family safe. All that and more is happening today at 4 on Coast Life.
When I decided to have my kitchen done, I knew I wanted it done professionally, and that's when I contacted Ellen. She took me to the Delmarva Design Center.
From the moment I bring a customer into Delmarva Design Center, the ideas start to flow. First thing we do is take a stroll around the showroom so we can look at all the different vignettes to get ideas of what they like and see what they react to.
For each of the different aspects that I wanted to change in my kitchen, there were experts here, and everyone was so helpful. They listened to what I had to say, and they had great ideas that helped me put together exactly what I wanted for my kitchen.
My goal is to have the customer enjoy their space as quickly as possible, and Delmarva Design Center helps me do that.
My kitchen is one of my favorite places now. It's something that I use every single day of my life. I'm elated with my experience at the Delmarva Design Center.
Delmarva Design Center. Great design starts with great inspiration. Selbyville, Delaware.
Hey, are you the bath guy? Are you licensed and insured? I believe you're looking for us.
At Peninsula Bath, we're your local pros for bathroom remodeling, and that's it. Top quality, customer focus, and competitively priced. Ask about our free shower door upgrade and our neediest bathroom contest.
Thank you, Peninsula Bath.
What does your future look like? Have you thought about your career path in this ever-changing world? What about a trade? Something like a plumber, welder, mechanic, electrician, or even a CDL driver. These are well-paid and future-proof trades that you'll learn by working at Daisy's Well Drilling. So if you want a great career leading to a bright future, consider the trades and then reach out to Mike, Daisy's Well Drilling.
On
honors cyclists and loved ones who were injured or lost their lives as a result of vehicle cyclist crashes. Join us for the Maryland Eastern Shore Ride of Silence Wednesday, May 15th at 6 p.m. As part of May Bike Month, we're bringing attention to drivers and cyclists sharing the road. Start and finish at Unity Square in Salisbury. Helmets are required and lights front and back are encouraged. For more information, visit the Ride of Silence Maryland Eastern Shore Facebook page.
TikTok now suing the United States government. This is an attempt to stop enforcement of the bill that enacted by Congress mandating the parent company ByteDance sell the app or have it banned. The lawsuit argues that the bill violates the constitutional protection of free speech and that invoking national security concerns isn't reason enough to restrict free speech. The Department of Justice has yet to comment. Disneyland is about to get a whole lot bigger. While no specific designs have been shared yet, Disney did release this concept art for what the expansion of its theme parks in California could look like. And this comes after Disney cleared a major hurdle that would allow it to expand the parks without acquiring any new land. It will be the biggest project at Disneyland since the gates opened there in 1955. Still ahead, simplifying skin cancer as we dispel some of the myths surrounding the most common cancer in the U.S. Stay with us on CoastTV News Midday.
The UV Index Weather Report is sponsored by Ocean City Tourism, somewhere to smile about.
Are you dreaming of the perfect outdoor space where you can relax and entertain? Look no further than Delmarva's most trusted partner, Spicer Brothers. We pride ourselves on superior craftsmanship and only use the finest materials to create beautiful, durable decks. From classic wooden decks to low-maintenance PVC materials, we have the perfect solution for you. And right now, get a free Green Mountain Grill with your new deck. Plus, enjoy 0% financing with no payments and no interest for 18 months. Spicer Brothers, turning homeowners' dreams into reality for over 20 years.
Make no mistake, America is being invaded. Biden's open border is flooding our cities with violent criminals and deadly drugs. Democrats put American families last, kicking our kids out of school to house illegals. The invasion must end. I'm Robin Ficker and I approve this message. I'm running for Senate to secure the border. I'll stand with Trump, finish the wall, and deport criminal illegals to save our country.
Welcome to Pools and Spas Unlimited of Milford, where relaxation meets perfection. The Celtic Series, crafted in the USA, starts at just $4,300 and a perfect match for any budget. Enjoy endless family fun with the Artesian Series, tailored for unforgettable moments. Indulge in affordable luxury with our Stealth Hot Tubs for relaxation without breaking the bank. Plus, with every hot tub, our in-house service team ensures professional installation and full support. With one of the largest hot tub showrooms on Delmarva, why not visit Pools and Spas Unlimited of Milford today?
Exterior home remodeling can be a stressful and time-consuming process, but it doesn't have to be.
With Advance, all it takes is one call to take care of it all.
Whether it's building your outdoor dream deck or updating your home's windows or siding, we provide quality craftsmanship for all of your home remodeling needs. Our experienced consultants will ease you through the process from the initial phone call to installation, so you can find a look you'll love for years to come.
Don't chance it, Advance it.
Not everyone wants a big funeral. For those seeking a simple alternative, the Eastern Shore's most trusted family and funeral service offers another option. Eastern Shore Cremation and Funeral Service is simple and affordable. A direct cremation tribute starts at just $15.95, or choose to have a small visitation service, serving Delaware, Maryland, and Virginia with easy consultation by phone and streamlined electronic documentation. Learn more at easternshorecremation.com. Eastern Shore Cremation and Funeral Services. Simply respectful.
It's the most common cancer in the U.S., but despite its prevalence, experts say there are a lot of myths when it comes to skin cancer. And Mandy Gaither separates fact from fiction in honor of Skin Cancer Awareness Month.
It's a potentially deadly disease, but experts say skin cancer misconceptions aren't rare, and neither is the cancer itself. An estimated 5 million Americans are diagnosed with a form of cancer every year, according to the American Cancer Society.
Most of the skin cancers are not melanoma, but there are about 100,000, a little more than 100,000 new cases
of melanoma that'll be diagnosed in just 2024 alone.
Dr. Shanthi Savendran with the American Cancer Society says melanoma is the deadliest form of the disease and awareness is critical. She says one big myth is that the sun is the only cause of this disease. While the majority of harmful ultraviolet rays come from the sun, a person can also be exposed in other ways, including by tanning beds and sun lamps. And that leads to another misconception: getting a base tan doesn't prevent future sunburns.
So there's really no sort of safe way to tan. There's no safe UV rays.
Savendran says many people also believe skin cancer can't develop on darker skin, but she says anyone can get the disease regardless of their skin type or color. Some may believe that skin cancer is easy to spot, but that's not necessarily true either.
Skin cancer can show up on the skin in a variety of different ways, different colors, different shapes, different sizes, and that can be also relative to the type of skin or the coloring of your skin.
That's why Savendran says it's important to have a good sense of what your skin looks like, inspect it often, and talk to your doctor if you see any changes. For Health Minute, I'm Mandy Gaither.
Good information there. Definitely need that higher SPF sunscreen this afternoon. Got our helmet cam. The clouds are thinning out. 80 in Ocean View right now. You're headed into the mid-80s later on. And once we get rid of the storms tomorrow with the first alert day, well, it's looking cooler and a 50-50 weekend on the way. Some showers as we go into your Sunday. Coast TV First Alert weather phone is 443-880-9100. My updated forecast is on there. Sponsored by Behrman, Dallas, Brockstead, and Federico. Your 10-day forecast coming up next.
Tonight at 6, how new safety measures in Rehoboth Beach will impact summer travel. Ocean City's new budget plans, how it may enhance city services and may improve your wallet. Plus, Chief Meteorologist Paul Williams has your Thursday First Alert Day forecast tonight on Coast TV News at 6.
Is a kitchen remodel on your to-do list?
Paul Davis offers an easy 3-step kitchen refacing solution. Step 1, we bring the showroom to you. Step 2, we give you the exact price that day. Step 3, our certified installers complete it in days, not weeks.
A revitalized kitchen without the disruption.
At half the cost of a traditional kitchen remodel.
In the style and color you've always wanted. Call today to receive 20% off your new kitchen, plus a free trash can pullout or no payments until 2025.
Call Paul Davis today or visit our showroom.
Tunnel & Razor is a full-service law firm that locals have trusted for over 130 years. We specialize in personal injury, real estate, family law, estate planning, and criminal cases, achieving superior results through skillful representation and outstanding client service. We take the time to fully understand our clients' concerns and expectations, with multiple locations throughout Sussex County to better serve you. Our dedication to helping people is what creates community. Tunnel & Razor. Trust us to be your voice.
At Rice's Termite and Pest Control, we know that pests can adapt to the changing seasons. Our home protection programs are designed for the Delmarva climate. Whether it's ants in the summer or mice in the winter, our programs have you covered. And every plan is backed by our Rice Return Guarantee. For a limited time, any new home protection program will receive 2 free mosquito treatments. Call or visit us online at delmarvasbestpestcontrol.com. Rice's Termite and Pest Control, where protecting your home is the family business.
They're here, and they're out for blood. Mosquitoes come from far and wide to turn you and your family into unwilling blood donors. Regular treatment by Brazier's Pest Control can establish a perimeter of defense that can help keep your family from becoming a mosquito's buffet. We have plans that can cover any size yard and keep your family mosquito and tick free all season long. Call us today and declare your backyard a no-fly zone.
Have you visited Tyndall's Casual Furniture this season?
Come see us!
Why shop online when you can explore Delmarva's exclusive Pollywood dealer in person? See the finishes, feel the fabrics, and even sit on the furniture. From polymer to aluminum, wicker and epay, bring home the perfect blend of quality and design with Tyndall's, crafted to enhance your lifestyle. All of our furniture comes with professional assembly, and take advantage of our in-house white glove delivery. Tyndall's Casual Furniture, Delmarva's outdoor furniture experts.
Hi, this is Jimmy Hoppa inviting you to join us as we take the cross to the country. Christian country and Southern gospel, all to celebrate our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ. Taking the cross to the country, Sunday mornings at 8 on Coast Country, sponsored by Fitzgerald Salvage and Recycling.
The calendar is saying early in May, but you step outside and it's feeling like July. We're soaring into the 80s for many areas already. Our landing spot somewhere in the mid to upper 80s. I'm expecting about 88 in Georgetown and just 2 degrees shy of a record of 90 later on, but getting close. Here's your Paul Davis 10-day forecast. It's painted red on Thursday for a code red. Maybe some strong storms with hail and wind. We'll watch that. Cooler on Friday, 66, some showers. Weekend, not horrible. Partly cloudy and cool on Saturday, but some showers on Sunday. And then dry next Monday through Wednesday with highs in low to mid-70s. And the rain returns by next Thursday and Friday.
Thanks, Bob, and thank you for being with us on Coast TV News Midday. For more news and local weather, download our Coast TV News app. And don't forget to join us later for Coast TV News at 5. But until then, have a great Wednesday, everybody.